My name is Andrew David Weber. This is Firefighter Minutes. I'm here with Jacob Jaeger, man. How's it going?
It's going wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. So I've seen you play with batteries not included and just kind of jamming on your own and stuff. What are you up to
hmm
lately?
Lately, I've been just kind of focusing on school. I've been teaching music at West Bend Music Academy, as you do as well. It's pretty fun. I've been just kind of jamming on my guitars recently, just making music.
Yeah, what guitars do you have there?
I got two Tim Henson signatures. One of them is his nylon guitar, sold at West Bend Music Academy. You can buy one there.
Nice shout out.
And then his other one, his older signature. These are both phenomenal guitars. They're both Ibanez too, if you're into that stuff. And I got more guitars elsewhere.
Nice. I can relate to that. I have more guitars elsewhere also.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty common problem. So are you a huge Polyphia fan then?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you've
Probably
seen
my
them live and
favorite right
stuff?
now. I've seen him live twice.
Nice. I gotta catch them sometime. I'm definitely into it. I'm extremely open minded when it comes to music, and like I don't know, a bunch of the stuff that they're doing is really resonating with me. So I got to try to make it to
hmm
a show at some point.
No, their live shows are a million times better than like recorded stuff.
That's how I feel about Coheed and Cambria. Like people will listen to it, they'll be like, "That guy's voice is really high, and this is weird." I'm like, "Just go see it, man.
hmm
It'll be awesome. You'll have a great time." Okay, so I was making some notes as I was stalking you on the Facebook. And I see that you've been writing some new material and talking about recording some new material.
hmm
So what kind of stuff are you writing?
Um, Currently I like writing heavy music and just kind of making groovy music as well. I don't know. I find groovy music my kind of jam.
Stuff that makes you dance?
Yeah,
So like
or
what
just
what
like
would you compare it to?
oh boy, I don't know. Probably like more slam music. I don't know. Slam music kind of makes you move around and be violent, I guess. I don't know.
I can dig that, man. I can dig that. So what plans do you have to release that new material?
Oh boy. I gotta finish those songs first and then probably put them out sometime, maybe spring this year.
Right on. Yeah, I always look forward to seeing what you got cooking up. There's a couple of those things that you post your videos I'd like to sample and just do some weird stuff over if you don't mind.
Oh, you could do anything with them.
Thanks, man. Let's see. So yeah, you mentioned that you were teaching at the music academy.
hmm
Um, and I'm sure they'll appreciate the plugs we're giving them here.
Oh yeah.
That's the West Bend Music Academy to be specific. Um, how's teaching going for you?
Oh, it's going wonderful. It's going exactly how I planned it.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
how is
everyone's
that?
catching on to all the stuff.
Nice. Well, what would you say is the most gratifying part of being an instructor?
Um, when the student understands what you're trying to describe.
Yeah, like when it clicks with them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Because like you'll have, especially when you first meet a new student and they kind of just like deer in the headlights and you're just sitting there for half an hour kind of
Yeah.
trying to like break down that natural barrier that occurs between people.
hmm
And then when that barrier breaks down and they really grasp some fundamental thing that you're trying to tell them, and it just clicks and you see it, if it's a guitar, they'll just look at the neck and they'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. And just
hmm
watching them play something correctly for the first time is, yeah, probably one of my favorite parts about it too.
hmm
So we talked about how you're a Polyphia fan, and I don't know if I could get Tim Henson to do one of these with me. Maybe I could try. But who are some people that you would like to see in 2024 on Five Fair Minutes?
Cameron from Surefire, he's got a lot of cool stuff.
Okay.
Rich and Jay from Music Academy as well. Anyone from Music Academy.
Yeah, that is kind of like a collective, all on its own. You could just pick any
hmm
person, pull them aside, and interview them. I should do that.
Um, Probably any of the B&I guys. They're all really cool and they all got cool stuff to say.
Nice. Yeah, I had talked to Austin Duller about doing one of these. So yeah, I should get back in touch with him. I'll text him right now. What is your biggest goal here for 2024? I don't know if you're a New Year's resolution type of person or what, but
Um,
musically or even life wise, what's your biggest goal here in the coming year?
Music wise, probably try to get my name out there a little more. Try and reach out and make more connections musically.
Gotcha. Well, I think you're in the right place to do it, especially now that you're teaching too.
Hmm.
Um, it's like you said at the West Bend Music Academy, you can literally just pull anybody aside and say, "Hey, want to jam or want to do an interview for my new web series called Five Fire Minutes?" Whatever you want to ask them, but everybody's pretty approachable there.
Hmm.
I really appreciate you making the time for this, man.
Oh,
Like
no
it
worries.
helps me out hugely. Hopefully, it'll get people to check you out too. So
Ooh,
I'm
one more person you should get for the interview thing is Joe Pulizzi. He's really
Oh,
cool.
dude, that's a good idea.